old Pigskin Peete is an island boy. And amazing and fantastic, yo. They got the come out and play. I know we had to do a remix, right?
Niggas is mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. Fuck a fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way, nigga ransom notes. Far from handsome, but damn a nigga tote much. More guns than roses, foes is shaking in their boots. A visible bully, like the gooch, disappear, vamoose, you whack to me. Take them rhymes back to the factory. I see the gimmicks, the whack lyrics, the shit is depressing, pathetic. Please forget it. You're mad cause my style you're admiring. Don't be mad, UPS is hiring. You should have been the cop, fuck hip-hop. With that freestyle, you're bound to get shot. Not from Houston, but I rap a lot. Pack the gat a lot, the flame's about to drop.
Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm just kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes the brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. Word up, no rap, no crap, you bore me. One to grab my dick, too lazy, hold it for me. I'm straight rap great, bust the head straight and dreads, I'm everlasting. Like it's so on pro cash, a tech 9, when I rhyme, plus I climb, word is mine. Your album couldn't fuck with one line. It's been 3 years since your last tear, but now I reappear, your heart pumps fear. To your gut, did your girl's butt. I scraped it, shaped it, now she won't strut. I smashed teeth, fuck your beef, no relief. I step on stage, girls scream like I'm Keith. You won't be around next year, my rap's too severe, can get mad flavor in your head. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear.
2194, mad motherfucking hardcore. It's my time to burn, to explore. The flavor in your ear is the Boy Scout. I make outs, I make other rappers have doubts. You're fucking with the wrong clan and the wrong man, that's it. Now you got to get your dome split. I'm going into my
Dying, right?
Oh my God! Take off my hat.
Dying, right?
Oh my God! Like that, the dangerous, the ruggedness from the flappers abyss. BLS 97 kiss bastard it. I'm gonna live long in this rap game. Niggas know my name, Yo Puffy.
I'm in the flame and you're jingling, baby. You're jingling, baby.
His shit. Blotitious, skeevy, delicious. Give me couscous, love me good. Damn, hollers to Hollywood, but is he good? I guess like the jeans. Flavor like praline, sick daddy, I mean. Papa love it when he does it. Niggas buzz it. But tell me, was it really just the flavor that be clogging your ears? The most healthy behavior is to stay in the clear. It's all for you, it's really all for you. Punch back, close your
I see y'all acting up already. What's up, everybody? It's your boy. Make sure you hit the thumbs up because YouTube really cares, even if your boy does not.
Electrocuted barracuda, I'm here to bring the drama.
Yo, flavors in your ass grease. Watch the vibes about to bring the noise on cease. Let me loose from the belly of the beast. Everybody, hey, you better believe it's Busta Rhymes the great. We about to rip the tri-state, yo. Hey, I split your face and give you stitches. Throw niggas in ditches, slap the ass on fat bitches. Wait 1 second, as I get down, I'm rolling with the heavyweight connect through the stomping ground now. Don't you get suspicious? Grant your wishes every time. Bring it vicious when I bust the back. I know one thing the whole world is expecting is how we all connected. To break fool on the same record. 5 new flavors on the beat. Feel the fucking heat. I really think you should be cheap while we blow up the street. Instead of copping, please just freeze. Maintain the focus while we smoke these marijuana trees. When I get down, I disappear. Reappear and blow up everywhere. Fucking with these flavors in your ear. Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear.
Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear.
Here comes a brand new flavor in your ear. Time for new flavor in your ear. I'm kicking new flavor in your ear. Like a brand new flavor in your ear.
Hey, I tried to tell y'all Don't tell me I didn't tell. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. It's all about the Benjamins. That's all it's about.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Now, what y'all wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers, who be dipping in the bins with the spoilers. On the low from the Jake and the Taurus, trying to get my hands on some grants like Horace. Yeah, living the raw deal, 3-course meal, spaghetti, fettuccine and veal. But still, everything's real in the field, and what you can't have now, leave when you will. But don't knock me for trying to bury 7 zeros over in Rio de Janeiro. Ain't nobody's hero, but I wanna be heard on your hot 9-7 every day, that's my word. Swimming in women with their own condominiums, 5+5s who drive millenniums. It's all about the Benjamins. What? I get a 50-pound bag of oof for the mutts, 5 carats on my hands with the cuts, and something European chromed out with the clutch.
Broke nigga, drinking more liquor, driving a broke bigger. I'm with mo sippers, watched by gold diggers, rocking Bajor denims with gold zippers. Lost your touch, we kept ours, popping crystals, freaking the 3-quarter reptiles. Enormous cream, forest green, binge G for my team. So while you sleep, I'm a scheme. You see through, so why nobody never gonna believe you. You should do what we do, stack chips like Hebrews. Don't let the melody intrigue you, cause I'll leave you. I'm only here for that green paper with the
Clemson fans piss me off.
I have Poppy flip coke outside, though got those. The end with cash flowing like Sosa, and the Latin chick transporting in a chocha. Stampeding over pop modes, never sober. Flexing Range Rovers, dealing weight by Minnesota. Avoiding arcs with camcorders and Chevy Novas. Stash in the building with this chick named Alona from Daytona. When I was young, I want the boner, but now I only hit chicks who win beauty pageants. Tricking and taking me skiing at the Aspens. Gangsta mental, stay popping crystal. Pack a black pistol in the act coupe that's dark brown. Pinky ringing, gondolas with the man singing. Italian music down the river with your chick clinging to my bizzles. Player, you mad fools. Acting hard when you was pussy as RuPaul's.
Come on.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Yeah.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Now,
It's all about the
what y'all wanna
Benjamins,
do?
baby.
Wanna be
It's all about the
ballers,
Benjamins,
shot
baby.
callers, brawlers,
It's all
who
about
be
the
dipping in the
Benjamins,
bins with the
baby.
spoilers.
It's all about
On the low from
Benjamins,
the Jake
With
and
the
the
blood
Taurus.
clot, wanna rumble with the B, huh? Throw a hex
Yeah.
on the whole family.
Yeah.
Dressed in all black like the omen.
Say
Have your friends singing, this is for my homies. And you know me for making niggas so sick. Lost in my 6 with the Lex on the wrist. If it's murder, you know she wrote it. German Ruger for your ass, bitch, deep throated. Know you wanna feel the room, cause it's platinum coated. Take your pick, got a firearm, you should've told it. Suck a dick, all that bullshit you
Hey, Joe Burrow, you're not muted, so I don't know what you're talking about. I can see what you're saying right now. You said quit muting people.
in Mercedes. Puffy, hold me down.
If you're muted, I couldn't read that.
In my crew, and I kick shit like a nigga do. Pull the trigger too, fuck you.
I been had skills, crystal still, hot bills in Brazil. About a mill of ice grill, make it hard to figure me. Liquor be kicking me in my asshole. Undercover, Donnie Brasco. That's my East Coast girl, the Bentley, the twirl. My West Coast shorty, push the chrome 740, rockin' red man and naughty. Oh, with my kitty cat, half a brick of yay. In the bra where her titties at, and I'm living that. Whole life we push weight. Fuck the state, Penn, fuck hoes in Penn State. Listen close, it's Francis, the praying mantis. Attack with the Mac, my left hand spit, right hand grip on the whip for the smooth getaway. Player haters, get away, or my lead will spray. Squeeze off till I'm empty, don't tempt me. Only to hell I send thee, all about the Benjis. Why?
The Benjamins, baby. It's all about 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 the Benjamins, baby.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. May God have mercy on your soul.
What is up, everybody? It is your boy, Pigskin Pete. Happy Friday to everybody. Welcome to the most underrated college football call-in show on all of YouTube. Nobody's disputing that. Is there anybody disputing that? Is there anybody disputing that? I thought not. If there's anybody that doesn't want to dispute it, you know the number to call to dispute it. It's right there. 864-207-4522. 864-207-4522. Jim Phillips. Man, you know, Jim Phillips, the new, well, I say new, the newest commissioner of the ACC, hurt a lot of people's feelings today. Oh, it was so sad when he came out and said he's not for the expansion of the playoffs, and neither is any of the other ACC teams. And man, you know, Christmas was what, a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. What is it? What's today's date? Yeah, 3 weeks ago, about almost 3 weeks ago. But your boy got an early Christmas present with Jim Phillips stepping up and showing some balls. They said, "Hey, Jim Phillips, we want to expand the playoffs." He goes, "What? Oh, where you are? What? No comprende. No speaking English. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, expanding playoffs. No comprende. No speaking English. I don't know what you're doing. We don't want to expand the playoffs. We're the ACC." And of course, I made a couple of videos about this, right? I made a video yesterday with Walking and Talking with Pete. Made a video tonight, or this evening. And just like I thought, the roaches came out of the couch and said, "Hey, Pete, the reason..." And this is the present. This is the gift that keeps on giving. The reason the ACC doesn't want playoffs is because they won't get anybody in there. No comprende. No speaking English. The forecast for today is partly stupid with 100% chance of dumbass. The ACC has been represented in the playoffs 7 out of 8 years. Why would they be scared of an expansion? No comprende. No speaking English. They wouldn't. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. This is a money deal. Anybody who thinks it's anything other than a money deal is a fucking retard. Yeah, go ahead and strike that. Go ahead and write that down. Quote that. Quote that. It's a money deal. But your boy is not mad about it at all. No. Why? Because I'm not one that's been beating the playoff expansion drum from the beginning. That's why. Because there's not 12 teams that deserve to be in the playoffs on any given year. If y'all want the fucking NFL, go ahead and go to the NFL then. These Mickey Mouse Bowl games. That's what they call them. Mickey Mouse Bowl games. But you still watch them though, don't you, bitch? I know you do. I know you do. Just like you tell me how much you don't like my YouTube channel, how much it sucks. But here you are. Same difference. I'm excited that there's going to be a stalemate in this playoff thing. I really am. I don't know what's on. Look, they're going to make a deal. It's just a matter of time, how long it takes to make the deal. Right? So the contract for the current TV contract for the CFP, I think is up in 2024. So we got another couple of years. It won't be before that. All the people that were thinking it's going to just get pushed through, everybody wants it. They were talking about it in the spring and everybody got a big fucking chubby over it, didn't they? Yeah, they all got a chubby over it. You have to wait another couple of years. That's all there is to it. Look, no big deal. No big deal. Nothing important happens overnight. Right? Right. Now, once the playoff expansion does happen, which is inevitable, once Jim Phillips gets done flexing his dick over the rest of the conferences. And by the way, he's the first one to say he opposes the expansion, but not the last. Yes, he's the first, but not the last. Wait, there's more. The Pac-12 and the Big 12 will probably follow behind him closely, if I had to imagine. The guy that's been beating the expansion drum has been Greg Sankey, the SEC commissioner, which, look, he's the best commissioner in all of football, as far as I'm concerned. I think Greg Sankey, the commissioner of the SEC, has bigger balls than anybody. So don't get me wrong, but I like the power move. I like the power move by the ACC saying, no mas, no comprende, no speaking English. No comprende, no speaking English. Slob Olympics, March 11th through 13th in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Who will be there? Are you brave enough to come? I don't think that you are. But the rest of us are. I think over the next couple of weeks, we'll be doing a deep dive into the Slob Olympics competition. I do plan on redeeming myself from last season. Yes, I'm going to be in shape and sober. Well, I don't know if I'll be sober. That was a lie. More sober than I was last time. How about that? But we'll be doing a deep dive into the competitions that we're going to do and whatnot. If you can find a way to make it to the Slob Olympics on March 11th through 13th. Look, you don't even have to come through the 11th through the 13th. You can come up and leave the same day if you really want to. The festivities and events are on the 12th. March the 12th. Saturday, March the 12th. Come up. Watch us make a complete, total fucking asses out of ourselves and then drive home for all I care. I don't know. I mean, I'd rather you stay. But if you don't stay, you don't stay, you know? It is what it is. The list of people that go out of their way to say they're not coming is hilarious. It's hilarious. You know? But there's still going to be a bunch of great people there. I can promise you that. Including your boy. The Tater Man. Tater Man, Tater Man, does whatever a tater can, runs down the hill, rubs the rock. The dirty Gamecocks can suck Pete's cock. Look out. Here comes the Tater Man. Let's see who's in the chat. Cheers to the chat. Then we'll get to the phone lines. And, of course, your boy, Tiger Baskins. George is in here, but George got timed out so many times, I don't even know I don't even know if he knows what day it is. I don't know if he knows what day it is on any given day in the first place, but he doesn't know what day it is now. His head's spinning so fast. No comprende. No speaking English. Vandy Dandy. ACC doesn't want to expand the playoffs because they're terrified of Vanderbilt. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is not starting off good. Jerome Shit-Talking Pruitt. Christopher McDavitt. Golden Blue Dude. Pizza Woman, No Squad, B Bean, Bible Belt Beauties, Truck Pepper, Baylor Man. Did I say Baylor Man already? I don't know. Tiger Baskins, Kevron Harris, Rhino 26, my man, Mike 3883, Joe Burrow is here. Don't you have a game to be prepared for? You know what I saw yesterday? Somebody in Las Vegas put $2 million, not one, but $2 million on the Bengals to win the Super Bowl. Wow. I might put 20 on it. Baylor man. Did I say Baylor man? I'm losing my place here. Scott Kerr. No, or something else. Well, Tiger Cat's here. Traveling Fools. He'll be at the Slob Olympics. He's not a pussy. He'll show up and show out, too. Goose Sports. B. Bean. SEC Dog. Dylan Deloney. Mrs. Peete. Mrs. Peete was... hold on. Mrs. Peete is now a moderator on the channel. I've been shamed into it. People have been saying, well, Pete, what an asshole doesn't even make his own wife a moderator because I don't trust her to be a moderator. And now she confirms that. She says, who gave me this power? Daryl, no, not Daryl. Darrell. I got to speak street. This is a hood name here. Darrell, not Daryl. Darrell MVP. He says, what does he say? Who said they don't like our favorite island boy?
Island boy. What the fuck is that? Island boy. What the fuck is that? Island boy. What the fuck is that? Oh, PigskinPeete is an island boy. What the fuck is that? Oh, PigskinPeete is an island boy. And what the fuck is that?
Rick Sanchez. Brad Pitt. Talk is Pitt. Michael Behogue. Rack Dog. Chris. Jamison Williams got karma. Go Buckeyes. So this guy Chris in the chat right here, he wishes injuries on players. He's mad that Jamison Williams transferred from Ohio State, from an Ohio State. The fuck nuts, suck nuts, and went to Alabama and won a national championship, which is something he could not accomplish at Ohio State. Yeah. It's too bad. So sad for you, man. But this guy's in here wishing injuries on people. He's a real class act, this guy, Joe. Or Chris. Joe. Who's Joe? Chris. He's probably living in his mom's basement right now. Rack Dog, Michael Hogue. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Let's get to the phone lines. SO's here. Let's see who's on the phone lines, of course. If you want to call in, 864-207-4512. Oh, shit, the phone lines are full. Man, I'm going to go ahead and pick up Tiger Baskins real quick. I'll get right to the phone calls. Yo, yo, yo.
How you doing, Mr. PigskinPeete? This is Tiger Baskins.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to do your intro. Let's do it now, real quick.
You good, because...
Let's do it real quick.
Yeah. All right.
Welcome to the PigskinPeete Show. What it is, I hope you're amazing and fantastic. I'm sorry if I say it too much, it's just a habit. My subscribers are the best for me. They steady clapping. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe while you at it. Hope to keep you amused. If I'm lucky, I'll have you laughing. The greatest football show, so call with good questions to ask me. I'm growing fast like a New York taxi. I keep my stunner shades on, so my sunglasses steady staying flashy. Don't call with the bull or your call is getting trashed. Hit the like button and enjoy the show. It's time to get to chatting. It's time for Pete to stop the rapping. Start one of the most underrated shows that's ever happened. I got my gat in one hand and my phone in the other. No matter Pete's color, he's still a brother from another mother. Doing shows in the off season. Yup, we talking all summer. I guess I'm winding down now. Time to start taking calls from people that stay out of town. Thank you for your support. It helps me do YouTube year round. People like Raj and Rhino 26 hitting the super chat quick. J-Dub and Huffer Billy calling in with stories to spit. TB and Mike Vick got the comment section lit. Hang out for a bit, enjoy yourself. And if you're feeling it, then do me a favor and call in.
What's up?
What's up, TB? Tiger Baskins in the house.
just got back from the cigar shop. I went and bought 360 cigars so I could smoke one every single day until next year's national championship.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, listen, I know how you feel, brother. I didn't even get into that yet because I was so focused on the Benjamins, baby, with the ACC and the college football playoff expansion. But the bottom line is the Georgia Bulldogs have emerged victorious for the first time in 41 years. I know what it feels like to have that feeling. I think I texted Uncle Lou on after they won that game, and I said, look, man, get some sleep, because I didn't sleep for 48 fucking hours after Clemson won the championship in 2016. I didn't. I watched that game probably 8 times in a row. I partied like a rock star. I partied like it was 1999, as they say. And it was a great feeling. And there's nothing that anybody can tell you for the next 8 months. Anything that anybody tells you for the next 8 months, tell them Pigskin Pete said, fuck you. How about that?
Well, what got on my nerves is, how many Alabama fans I had all year telling me that, Saban is Kirby's daddy, and, Saban is just this and that, and Kirby will never amount to this and that. But as soon as we beat Mr. Saban in Alabama, you guys are so classy. Is that you really just going to talk trash? Wow, that's terrible. And it's like, motherfucker, you've been talking trash since, what? When has Saban been alive? 1875. Like, don't give me that. I'm not doing that.
Look, you're preaching to the choir, TB. I've been dealing with these Alabama fans since 2015. I'm well into this thing, and I realize you guys are in the SEC, and so you play them every once in a while. Clemson's played Alabama more times in the past 7 to 8 years than anybody. I mean, hell, than anybody that doesn't play them on any given year. So I know how they are. Most of them are pretty reasonable, but they feel like they have the golden dick, to fuck everybody with.
Austin Powers.
Easy. Yes, Austin Powers, the gold member. That's right, the gold member.
All right. Well, look, and I want to say this too, though, because I keep hearing, well, Mama said that Jameson Williams didn't get hurt, we would have won. And it's like, do you realize we have played with nothing but true freshmen all across the board the entire year. We have played with players hurt the entire year. Still made it to the national championship.
Excuses.
Alabama wants to root.
Excuses are like assholes, Tiger Baskins. Everybody's got one, It is what it is,
exactly.
My friend.
No, that's the thing.
It is what it is.
A lot of these Alabama fans don't want to show their face, and it's like, you're going to show your face. If I have to walk, I will show up in the trailer park to every single Alabama fan that lives in the same trailer park. And that's it. And
the Alabama loss was so tragic that YouTubers are quitting, and then not quitting, and then quitting again, and then not quitting again. I don't know. I can't keep up with who's quitting and who's not quitting, but I really could care less. Let's take a phone call from your boy. What's up? You're on with Pigskin Pete and Tiger Baskins.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I've got a lot of things on my mind, if that's okay.
The Benjamins, baby? Do you have that on your mind?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
This is my
number one.
Isn't it? Yeah, go ahead.
Number one, I've been very hard on the ACC, and in particular, the ACC commissioner, which is not the ACC commissioner now, though. Right? This is a new one?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Over the past year, yeah.
I had a big problem last year in the COVID year when the ACC bent over and let Notre Dame stick it up their butthole.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, me too.
Okay. I applaud the ACC commissioner for what he's doing right now.
Are you being serious? This has got to be a troll job.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
No. I think the ACC commissioner is holding playoff expansion over the head of Notre Dame.
Oh.
Join the conference or we're not voting for playoff expansion.
Yes, I heard this.
I truly believe that.
I heard that theory earlier. It's an interesting theory. I don't know if I believe it, though. But
I look, I've got nothing to back it up.
Yeah.
But it makes, if you sort of play it out, it makes a little bit of sense.
Yeah.
So, I like you, I was against expansion in the beginning, I've sort of come around to it now.
Me too.
And I've always been for Notre Dame joining a conference. So
Yes.
if that's what this guy's end game is or whatever, because let's be real, this represents a lot of money for the ACC too.
Yes.
If they can get Notre Dame all the way in.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think it's a smart financial move if this is what he's doing, and I think he might be onto something here. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Number 3, Georgia is your 2021 national champions.
How about them dogs?
How about them dogs?
How about them dogs?
How about them effing dogs? You damn right.
Humiliated Alabama.
Hey, so while we're talking about the playoff expansion, and you brought up the how about them, or I said how about them dogs? You brought up the fact that they won, and not only did they win, they whooped that ass like we all thought they would. That's why I didn't put any money on them. But anyway, while we're talking about that, is there look? Like I said in my video yesterday, the AP poll came out on what was it, Tuesday, right, or Monday or Tuesday, the day after the national championship.
Yeah, Tuesday.
How many of those 12 teams, not named Georgia, had a chance to win the national championship? The answer is 0. 0.
And how about this for me and you, Pete? The 2 teams that have beat Alabama the worst in the last 10 years are who?
I would probably say that's probably Clemson and Georgia. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know.
44-16
Yes.
and 33-18. Let's go.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
I hate to do this. You know me. I like for everyone to get along and be friends.
Uh-oh.
But unfortunately, I have to bring this up.
Uh-oh.
I received a text message earlier that I would like to read on the air right now.
Oh, please do. Please do. Yes.
Okay. This text message is from BVD.
Uh-oh.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. This text message is from a Tennessee fan who has 10,000 subs.
Okay.
Wow. This text message is from a Tennessee fan that has 10,000 subs. And I quote, "Just to be totally fair, Allison isn't any smarter than Chess. He needs to kick her out and get a fucking job. All of us tell him that every night, but I guess he's too stupid to realize it. Happy with a meal ticket."
Wow.
Jeff, you did a great job on choosing your friends, buddy. Once again, you fucked up. And now you have to deal with the consequences.
Dang,
no one
right.
likes you, Jeff, except me. I liked you. Now all those deadbeats, they hate you, Chess, and they laugh at you behind your back. They clown
You're
you
big back.
when you're not looking. They mock you when you're not around. This text message was sent to me 35 minutes ago. So this isn't something that was 2 years ago or whatever. This was 35 minutes ago. Chess, you're the court jester for the deadbeat crew.
Hey,
Have a
Lou.
good morning.
Hey, Lou, before you go, are you going to quit YouTube and then start it up again?
Come get that ass. Peace, everybody. One love. We'll see you soon, Texas Pete.
I don't know if I've ever seen anybody that quit YouTube more than this guy did.
I did see that.
He quits every year.
He said that
He quits every year.
he blamed complications on YouTube. He was like, well, YouTube's giving me a bunch of complications, guys, blah, blah, blah. And I was like,
Stetson Bennett made him quit.
Oh, no. I'm just kidding. Look, I like Law Tide.
You have 2 walk-ons starting?
Yeah, no, I like Law Tide. I'm making fun of the guy because why wouldn't I? I mean, he made a video saying he's quitting, and then he made a video saying he wasn't quitting a day later. So I'm just, what the man to do? What's up? You're on with Pete and Tiger Baskins.
Damn, that's a hard act to follow.
Yes, sir.
Uncle Lou, but
Scott Kerr in the
I'll
house.
do what I can.
Yes.
I will say this that I mentioned to Lou this morning, especially with the Bama fans out there who have just gone absolutely nuts, crazy, because they lost. But you know that all preparation has been sold out in Alabama because they're all butthurt. You can't even find a tux in Alabama these days. You know?
I don't know if you could find a tux in Alabama before last week. I mean, let's be real here.
And the expansion, the only thing I would like to see is I'd like to see the series, The Expanse, expanded, but now they're going to finish it up with season 6. No, I don't want to see no more expansion. I heard Kirby Smart say this, Pete, this morning in an interview. It was an interview, I guess, the day after the championship. And it was Chris Fowler interviewing him. And he was talking about that rare air that, when you get to the mountaintop, and you breathe that rare air with Clemson, and it does feel good for fans and the team and everything that you win that national championship. But he knows he's got to go get right back to work and find, people that are going into the transfer portal or people that are going into the NFL draft. He's got to fill those holes. And so the joy of winning the national championship, especially for a head coach, is just a short, minute time, and then they're right back at it again.
Absolutely.
To get back there again.
Yeah, and that's true for all coaches around the country, but especially for the one that just won the national championship. And I will tell you this, man, as somebody who's been on the other end of this, twice in the past 6 or 7 years, it's extremely hard for a program to win a national championship and then get back there the next year, especially in the SEC, right? So it's going to be a long. This is what separates the good from the great in coaches. So I mean, look, Kirby Smart's in a very rare category right now as far as active coaches to have national championships. There's not that many of them. I think he's the 6th, right? Let's count them up. Nick Saban, Dabo Swinney, Jimbo Fisher, Mac Brown. Who am I missing here? Who am I missing? That's 4. Well, Kirby Smart, that's 5. But is there another one? I don't know. So, hey, look, the bottom line is he's in a very rare air right now. 131 or 132 FBS football teams. Kirby Smart is one of the only 5 or 6 guys in the entire country that currently are coaching as a head coach that have a national championship ring. And so that alone solidifies his place in college football history, especially in the new era of college football. Now, the difference between, like I said before, the good and the great are sustained success over a long period of time. So, can Kirby Smart do like Nick Saban, do like Dabo Swinney, and continue the trend over the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years? And I think that he can. I think that he can.
Team's been in the top 7 for the past 8 years.
I know.
Tiger? I think that's right.
Yes.
Well, I want to say this, though, because I know Scott Kerr's a Georgia fan, too. Kirby did something that no coach in history has ever done, on top of the many things that he's done. He signed 4 5-star cornerbacks this year. No college football team has done that in the history of recruiting, as far as when it's been recorded. So what I'm saying is, I know they're freshmen. I get it. Kelly Ringo was a freshman. Dude ran a pick 6 back to, cap off the game. My point is, for him to be recruiting this way, it lets me know right away. We might have been good on defense this year, but what did we lack that everybody called out? Your front 7's pretty good, but your secondary. So what did the man do? Hey, 5-star, 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 5-star. Thank you. Yeah, all of you. Come on in.
Yeah, I mean,
the dudes that way, and the midgets are that way. Right?
Look. He's recruiting at a ridiculous level. Nick Saban has been recruiting at a ridiculous level over the past 12 years, and you can see the fruits of that labor. It all comes down to that. And, having all the talent in the world is the first thing you have to have, but you also have to have the coaching staff to be able to coach them up, because we see teams year in and year out that recruit way ahead of everybody else, but still finish 8 and 9 and 10 wins when they should be a 12 or 13 win team. So it is what it is. But Kirby Smart is what he's accomplished in such a short time at Georgia is really extraordinary. I mean, Clemson, it took Dabo Swinney 6 years to get to the level that Georgia's at now. And then, by the way, they weren't even, it's very rare to see what Kirby Smart has done. And he's a young guy. He's got his hooks in the program. He's got his hooks in the state. And they aren't going anywhere. I mean, for all the people out there that are wondering, is Georgia going to go away? No, they're not going to go away. You just have to hope.
No, they're not.
You just have to hope, if you're a Georgia hater, maybe you're a fan of an SEC East team, or maybe you're an Alabama fan, or maybe you're whatever. Maybe you just hate Georgia for whatever reason. You hate Georgia. The bottom line is you're going to have to deal with them for a while now. Trust me.
Yeah. Yeah, and back to expansion just briefly. Expansion, I don't think if it does happen, it happens. But it doesn't work in college football. Me personally, it's not.
No,
we're not basketball. We're not basketball.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, because the people that get on the top are the ones that are going to win nearly every single damn game they play, or are they going to lose?
Can you agree, Scott? The reason why college football is so different, that's why the bowl games have so much meaning, because we know only the top 2-3 teams have a chance. The rest of everybody else, you have the beautiful bowl game.
Right, yeah, and the ball games are, they have their place, and I like watching the ball games. There was a lot of great ball games that were that happened this year that were exciting, fun to watch, all of that. But at the same time, the ones that are in the top 4 are going to be the damn top 4, no matter if you expand it to 8 or 12 or whatever. No, we're not. We're not college basketball where you're going to get some, little damn team, a junior college team that wins the national championship because they got damn lucky. No, that's not. College football might have been that way some years ago, maybe decades ago, but it's not that way anymore. By any means.
I'm starting to get annoyed. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting annoyed with the people with the, college football sucks because there's not 12 teams in the playoffs. There's not 16 teams in the playoffs. Boo fucking ho.
And you're
boo fucking ho.
Pete. We're not the NFL. We're
no,
not the damn
thank
NFL.
you. Thank you for that. No.
Yeah.
And we don't want it to be the NFL.
To be the NFL is bullshit.
Yeah.
So
the reason why the NFL is the NFL is because every single team all has elite talent. All of the players in the NFL are the best of the best. You're telling me that Cincinnati has a similar roster to Alabama? Hell no.
Yeah.
That's the thing. NFL, the rosters are similar.
And look what happens to most, not all, but most of these quarterbacks that Tua, Jalen, Mac Jones has shown up pretty well. I mean, the only two quarterbacks I can think of that came from the college draft in the past several years that have shown up pretty damn well in the NFL in the past few years is Joe Burrow and Mac Jones this year as a rookie. Mac Jones has done pretty damn well. Yeah, people.
I'm pretty sure. I think Trevor Lawrence did pretty well in his.
No, Tua didn't win it.
I think
Miami won those games.
I think that Trevor Lawrence did a pretty good job in his freshman year too. Won a national championship and destroyed Nick Saban with his worst loss ever. Just saying.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
Of course.
I'm just saying.
Look, Trevor's going to need. Trevor needs good coaching, and we thought that would be good coaching under Urban Meyer. That ain't going to happen, and so. Trevor will get his due. I believe that. It's the same as I hate to compare Trevor to because I don't like the guy Troy Aikman, but took Troy Aikman for a little while. To
it took Peyton Manning. It took Peyton Manning a long time. It took him like 3 years, I think. He was one of the worst quarterbacks in the league because he was on a bad team.
Right.
A bad team when he went to the Colts.
Right.
Yeah.
So Trevor will get his legs, and he'll be a great quarterback. There's no doubt in my mind.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And lastly, I just want to say props to Tiger. Tiger, I know your influence on your rap is Notorious B.I.G. I just hear it.
I hear it too. Thank you, Scott, for the call, brother.
I appreciate that, bro.
Hey, y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you too, Scott. Thank you, man. Scott calling in with the fire. Yeah, go ahead.
What's funny is I had actually listened to one of Notorious' songs when I made that one song that this a TB rap that I'm coming to you with and I was like, you know what? it would not be hard to rap like that, like old school style.
No, no, sir. Do not say that. Yeah, come on, man. You know it's hard.
What?
Big Epoch, all the 90s were a melting pot of everybody's copying them now. I listened to this shit today. I don't even know what the fuck they're saying.
Agreed.
It's so terrible.
Agreed.
It's so terrible.
All right, and that's what I mean though is, but nowadays people don't care to listen to the old school rap.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Like it's cool to rap about, you know, stories and stuff going on and, you know, chill music, but that's not what people want. Island Boys come out, trash ass music, and they got millions of followers. So it's like it's a different era.
What you got against the Island Boys?
Island Boys. What the fuck is that? Island Boys. What the fuck is that? Oh, Pigskin Pete is an island boy.
Hey, I bet Georgia make a good rapper.
Oh, Pigskin Pete is an island boy.
Oh, wow. He said Tiger Baskins is an island boy.
All right, let's get to the continue with the phone calls here. This person's been holding for a while. What's up? You're on with Pete and Tiger Baskins.
What up, Pigskin Pete? How you doing?
Yo. What's up, man?
What's up, man? So I do have a couple questions to ask you. Do you like A&E crime shows?
Do I like any crime shows? Yeah, I like the ones where the bad guy gets caught. Or
crime show,
or the ones
Georgia
where the bad
beat
guy
Alabama.
gets away, like Dexter. Yeah, I like both of those. I don't like the ones that are boring though. I like to see people get killed and get caught.
I'm asking in terms of like live PD, court cam, and those stuff.
Oh, live PD. Yeah, you know what live PD is, right? That's where the cops run around filming people in public, and arresting them, and you know, putting their lives on blast. You know, somebody gets pulled over for a DUI, or they got a crack pipe, or they beat their wife, or whatever the fuck it is, and the cops got there and they got the camera in their face to make them humiliate them even more. On the lowest point of their life, they make a mockery out of people's misery. And so, no, I don't watch live PD because I think it's a fucking joke. And the police like to run around sticking cameras in people's face. But if you stick a camera in their face, they have a problem with it. So, no, I don't like live PD.
Bro,
then
he's spitting back.
Switch the topic.
Yeah, you got any college football stuff? You're about to piss me off, man.
Sorry.
It's all good.
What's your favorite team? Call it.
My favorite team is Alabama because I'm actually a sophomore at Alabama.
Oh, dude, look, I have respect for you. As long as you're not some 6th grade dropout, 4.5, maybe 5 teeth having, you know, wife beater with your wife knocked out on the ground, Alabama fan, I'm okay with it. You don't live in a trailer park either, do you?
I don't. Gladly, I don't.
Let's go. That's I love you. I love you. Okay, sorry, go ahead, dude.
I'm lucky my family's able to afford it, but, you know, speaking of, like, YouTube, I'm trying to get a YouTube channel going. I've made several videos. I make Alabama football videos, and I make New Orleans Saints videos. So I definitely have had a lot of rants, especially for the Saints.
Yeah. Do you know what it's like to rant all day long, though, off air, too? To be just somebody that walks around and rants about shit. I'm like an old man. I'm like what's that show that used to come on?
Get off my lawn.
Yeah. What's that show that used to come on? And that's how you know you're getting old too. You start complaining about shit, like even the stupidest shit. Like you go to the grocery store, and they're like, hell, there's 8 lanes and only 2 of them are open, and you start walking around mumbling to yourself, and you start being an asshole to everybody. That's what it's like getting old. And that translates to YouTube too.
Yeah. I do have a question for Tyler Baskins, though.
Tyler Baskins? He called you Tyler Baskins.
Congratulations.
No speaking English.
You tried and you failed miserably.
He said a Tiger. Okay.
He said Tyler.
What was your question there, sir? Please repeat that for the chat and I as well.
Are you a Georgia or Clemson fan? Just curious.
Oh, shots fired.
Man. Okay. So listen, I am a Georgia fan. I created this name before I thought I would be in this community. I wanted a unique name that everybody would be able to find, but I know you go to Alabama.
Well, congrats to you. Well, congrats to your Dogs for winning the Natty.
Well, I was going to tell you how I'm a Georgia fan. I was actually born at the stadium, at Sanford Stadium.
He was born in the end zone. As a matter of fact, his mama pushed him out, and he looked like a little football. And they ran him down the field.
I was conceded on the other end zone, and my mom went 100 yards and then pushed me out. So, yeah, she spiked the ball. I guess that's what we'll say. Yeah, she spiked me pretty hard because I was held back 3 times in the 3rd grade.
Listen. What I'm about to say next will not apply to Tiger Baskins or Uncle Lou. But I'm gonna
wait. What now? Say that again. I'm sorry.
What I'm about to say next will not apply to Tiger Baskins or Uncle Lou.
Uh-oh.
So I respect those Georgia fans, but I'm just going to say this. I think Georgia fans should be more relieved than happy that they won the Natty because Alabama was beat up in a lot of positions.
Oh, sir, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Hold on. Hey, hold on there, everybody. I want to help this Alabama fan. I want to help them see the light.
Y'all been trolling me all day, so I needed to say that. Y'all been.
No, look, I want to help you see the light. Okay? I want to help you see wife be to Jesus.
Hey, y'all been teasing me all day, so I had to say that.
I know, but my thing is, if Georgia was fully healthy, if Georgia was fully healthy, I would completely agree with you because I'm a realistic fan. But we had a walk-on at quarterback and 3 true freshmen playing as our wide receivers. We had 11 players hurt for the first 5 games.
I hate to cut this beautiful reunion short, but I got to let you go, brother. Thank you for the call.
Oh, that's fine. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
God bless. Bye.
You too. Oh, shit. Did I just hang up on Tiger Baskins instead? Uh-oh. I did. Hey, TB, call back in, brother. You can't trust me to run a show around here. Believe me. What's up? Is that you? Hello?
Hey.
Wow.
Hello?
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. No, you're good. You were quick this time, so I appreciate it.
Yeah. Anyway, I won't even try to justify what just happened. But it happened.
No apology.
All right, listen. One of our favorite people. Been on hold for a while. Let's bring him on. What's up? You're on with Peete and Tiger Baskins.
Hey, what's up, Pete? What's up, Tiger Baskins?
Oh, snap.
Vic.
Yep, that's right.
Vic, I would like to award you. I'm gonna knight you. I'm gonna knight you with one of the dumbest fucking comments that's been left in my comment section in a long time.
Okay.
Okay.
What you mean about the thing where I said that expansion might be the only way the ACC makes the playoffs?
Yeah, the dumbest thing I've heard in a long time. Mm-hmm.
Well, you know what? I wasn't serious about it.
Well, I know you're not serious, but I'm not serious about saying it's the dumbest thing I heard in a long time. I heard a lot of dumb things today. That was just a 24-hour snapshot of the dumbest thing that I've heard in the past 24 hours. That's all.
Yeah, making a joke.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to trigger you.
Clearly, I'm triggered.
Okay.
Somebody told me today during my basketball workout, VicTube, they said that you have broken more ankles than I have. And I was like,
I would believe that.
For me, dog.
I believe that. I've seen Vic in action.
Do you think
that's
I guess I have, but
yeah.
I guess at Walmart he probably rolls over.
I'm telling you, man.
People's ankles or something.
He's not. He's not fucking around with that thing. He's got more moves than I got. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure.
No, I've had to tell Vic to slow down a few times.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Yes. Yeah. So anyways, can we talk about how my Georgia Bulldogs are national champions.
We can talk about whatever you want to talk about, Vic. You've been holding on for a while. And by the way, yes, we can, because this is your time to shine. And I will not shy away, only 4 days removed from the Bulldogs winning their first national championship in 41 years. Did you hear what I said? I said the Bulldogs won the national championship for the first time in 41 years. So no, Vic, I will not stop you from gloating and bragging and doing whatever you have to do. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yes, so we did win the national championship despite all the naysayers. He said that, we couldn't, win a national title because Stetson Bennett is our quarterback and, Saban is Kirby's daddy and, Kirby always chokes. But despite all of that, we still won.
Thanks.
Dying right
Oh my God!
Dying right
Oh my God!
Dying right
Oh my God!
You tell him, Vic.
Shed a tear, Vic.
You tell him,
Whenever,
Vic.
He ran that pick six back.
So you guys eat this. Go ahead and eat it up, Vic and Lou and everybody else, all the Georgia people. There's tons of Georgia people in the chat. Go ahead and eat it up, because I'm gonna let you have your day in the sun because I know what it's like. But it's gonna be a short sunny day. The clouds will come out soon.
No, I have not heard one Georgia fan. What? Go ahead, Vic. My bad.
Yeah, so why do you say that?
What do I say? What?
Because
he's saying that Clemson's coming, Vic. He's saying Clemson's coming, son.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay.
that's not what I was saying at all. But what I was saying was the clouds are coming as far as the people getting tired of you gloating about winning. Because I've been there. Trust me, I know. I'm giving advice. I'm not handing out. I'm not telling you how to feel or what's going to happen. I'm just telling you how it goes because I've been here before. I'm warning you.
Right.
Yes, I'm like, what's that? Who's the guy? Paul. I'm like Paul Revere. The British are coming. The British are coming. I'm like the Paul Revere of college football. I'm letting you know how it's going to happen. The trolls are coming. The trolls are coming.
Instead of riding a horse, Peete riding a beer bottle.
Yes. Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Now, I was going to tell you, Vic, I think what I'm so excited about is, they're so happy about this whole thing, nobody is really that upset. I mean, people are, not saying anything, not getting on YouTube and all, but Alabama fans are so mad. Like, I don't know why, because they've lost to other teams before, and it's just been like, oh, well, blah, blah, blah,
well,
but it's like...
Yeah, well,
I haven't...
Georgia Tech fans are very upset.
Yeah, all 7 of them. I completely understand that, but...
So, Vic, I got a question for you. You're the conspiracy guy, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
What do you think about the conspiracy? What do you think about the conspiracy that the ACC is opposing the expansion of the playoffs because they're scared to expand it?
No, that's not true. It's not they're scared. It's just about the Benjamins.
It's all about the Benjamins, baby. All right? It's all about the Benjamins.
That's right. And then maybe it's because they want to try to pressure Notre Dame.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe they're saying, hey, Notre Dame, either you join the ACC full time. You know what I saw today, Vic? I saw a fucking hockey game. Do you know when the last time I saw a hockey game was, Vic?
No.
Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, it was like 10 years ago, at least.
Oh.
Yeah, Mighty Ducks was a lot longer ago than that. But the last time I saw a hockey game was about 10 years ago, or at least one I paid attention to. But nobody cares about hockey, Vic, especially when it comes to college sports. Have you ever ran into anybody and they go, Hey man, who you a fan of? I'm a fan of Notre Dame. We have a 1982 national championship in hockey. Nobody gives a shit, right, Vic? No, nobody does give a shit. But they are hockey in the Big Ten. They are in baseball and basketball. They're ACC. And then in football, they're independent. I call bullshit on this, Vic.
Now, well, hold on. I will say this: Notre Dame.
This is the biggest work
Penn State for most kids molested.
Notre Dame is the biggest work in sports. They're the biggest work. They are whatever piece of shit, trashy professional wrestler from the 1980s and early 90s that you want to think of. Notre Dame is a bigger work than any of them. They've been working us for a long time too, and we're bending over and taking it, Vic, like a bunch of bitches. But today, the ACC pushed back and said, "Fuck you, Notre Dame, and your work."
Wow.
That's what they said, and I'm here for it. Anyway, what was I thinking? Oh, so what's your opinion on the theory, Mike Vick, that Jim Phillips and the ACC is opposing the playoff expansion because they're scared? What do you think about that?
Scared of what?
Scared of what? The ACC has been in the playoffs 7 out of 8 years, Vic. 7 out of 8 years. There's not another conference other than the SEC that I know of that can claim that. How about that, Vic? How about that, Vic?
Catch me outside, Vic. Catch me outside, Vic.
But did you know that the SEC has been in every playoffs, though?
They sure have.
Wow.
And that's exactly why I said, the ACC's been in every playoff except more than anybody other than the SEC. That's why I said that, Vic.
Okay.
Vic, let him have his cake and eat it. Come on now.
If I can't have my own cake, then what gives me the right to eat anybody else's cake?
Exactly. Especially at the mouse's ear.
At the mouse's ear. Well, I got to move on, Vic, and I'm sorry I took up most of your time on my rant because I love you. You're amazing and fantastic. Oh, by the way, Vic, guess what? I'll be getting in touch with you.
What?
I'll be getting in touch with you soon. I know you can't wait.
Hold on, Vic, real quick.
I know you're waiting on bated breath. What?
I'm here.
Before you let him go, I need you to say this, Vic. Who do you have winning this Slob Olympics coming up, sir? Last thing, and then we'll let you go. Go ahead and tell the people.
Yeah, I have Tiger Baskins.
Damn right, it's Tiger Bass. All
Yeah,
right, Vic, we'll
sorry.
see you later, buddy.
Yeah, that's a bad omen. Being picked to win it is a bad omen. So anybody who's a bettor out there, bet against Tiger Baskins. He's not going to win.
Hey, I'm taking the fall.
Yeah.
I'm betting on my own self, and I'm falling.
Yeah, you're the fall.
Against me.
You're the fall guy.
I'm throwing it.
You're the fall guy.
Yeah, I'm throwing it.
You're the fall guy.
I'm putting money on Golden Blue Dude.
Hey, thank you, Vic, for the call. I got to move on, brother. We love you.
Yeah, I love y'all too.
All right, man. Thank you.
See you, bud.
Vic Tube checking in. Michael Vick was the star of those Slob Olympics last year. The star. And it wasn't even really close. Yeah, it wasn't even close. I mean, he was the star of the show.
He's the golden child.
He's the golden child. He'll probably be the star of the show again this year if I had to bet on anything. Plus 900. Yes. What's up? You're on with Peete and Tiger Baskins.
What's up, fellas? Sick and Bears, this Baylor man checking in. How y'all doing tonight?
Oh, snap.
I'm amazing and fantastic. Thank you, Baylor man.
How's Tiger Baskins doing coming off that Natty?
It's been about 4 days. I have not slept in the 4 days, and I've contracted about 3 STDs. But I'm doing all right.
I believe most of that, especially the SEDs part.
I remember the feeling last season when we took down Gonzaga. I know it's a different sport, but I mean it's still a national championship.
Yeah.
But I remember that feeling, just like I'm sure Pete remembers all of the, at least since 2016 when his Taters won the Natty, especially at one against Bama when Deshaun Watson threw out in the end zone to Hunter Renfro.
Yep, 2016.
That was our first since '81.
Yep, 35 years. It was exactly 35 years.
Dang. Did anybody hashtag 1981 before 2016?
No.
I
don't think so.
No.
People hate Georgia, bro.
Yeah.
People just.
Yeah, nobody. You're right. Nobody did hashtag that. It's a good. I never even thought about that. Yeah, nobody did.
People have asked me, but being on YouTube, I've never seen anybody clown. But I guess because Clemson, before trolling really became big, I think Clemson capitalized.
Trolling was pretty heavy back then too. Believe me, but I see what you're saying.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Though. I see what you're saying.
Because I know 2nd and 26, I've heard that for, oh my goodness. I think Ballard lost his baby teeth and grew more like his adult teeth, since I've been hearing that. So. Anyways, what's up, big dog?
Yeah, Baylor man. Hey, Baylor man, I got a question for you.
Okay, I hope I have an answer.
I hope you do. So Chauncey Stuckey, the former Clemson wide receiver, former NFL wide receiver, was the wide receiver coach at Baylor this last season. And the rumors are, and I don't even know what to do. This is, this is like an enigma wrapped in a riddle about this guy, because I go on social media, I read on all these different places that Chauncey Stuckey has been named the wide receiver coach at Notre Dame. And then I start talking about it, and people go, no, he hasn't been named that yet. That's just a rumor. So is it a rumor or is it true?
Well,
I'll tell you, it's true. Write it down.
It says that, according to Wikipedia, that he's currently the wide receivers coach at Notre Dame.
Yeah! See? Wikipedia doesn't lie, right? Nobody lies on Wikipedia. No, but look, that was a loss for you guys as far as I'm concerned. I'm actually a little bit jealous that, with Clemson having a coaching staff that is basically made out of former Clemson and Alabama players. That's really all it is. It's unbelievable what's going on over there in the upstate of South Carolina. But I'm surprised that Chauncey Stuckey isn't employed at Clemson. I really am.
Oh. Would you have wanted him?
If you served popcorn in the concession stand in 1981 at the Clemson National Championship game, Dabo will consider you as a positions coach. Just put in your resume. Let them know how much popcorn you served, how many sodas that you served, and make sure that you show him a picture of 1981 so that he knows that you were actually there and you're not lying about it. And he will hire you.
Well, he could have been like that. You remember back in the day before they had the fans bill? They had that old Dr. Pepper guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
He could. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of him. He could show up at the 1981.
In my defense, I would like to say he looks more like Kirby Smart with that visor.
Damn.
Not Dabo.
You know, here's the thing about Kirby. I always say, hey, somebody make a side-by-side meme with Kirby Smart and Mo Howard from the Three Stooges.
Are you looking at Are you looking at the screen right now?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, look at there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Kirby looked better when he was younger on that picture on the left.
I'm going to start calling him Laura Smart. Instead of Kirby Smart, it's going to be Laura Smart.
Yeah, it is. Well, Kirby, why don't you wear a full-size hat? Well, I love to feel the breeze in my hair.
You know what the most disturbing thing about this picture is? Is they both have the same jawline.
They do. Yeah, you're right. They do. Well, hell, the girl on the left has a better jawline, actually. I don't know if it's because she's smiling or what, but or she chews a lot of gum. I don't know what.
You know what? One hashtag that we haven't seen, since the 1980 movement died on Monday, is we haven't seen the 1988 hashtag for Notre shame.
Notre Dame's not important enough. They're a dead program. But somebody said no one laughed at Spurrier's visor. I'm telling you guys, that was
I did. By the way, everyone says no one laughed at it. Yeah, I did. Go ahead.
he said I did.
I did.
And now, granted, he does look like an old ass lesbian. I get that, but
yeah,
he just, you know what I mean. That was like I said. That was before when you had to respect your elders. And he was what, 91? He's probably 104 now. Steve Spurrier is, but he old.
Mm-hmm.
He Jesus old.
He's a Florida man. He's a Florida man. Thank you.
Well, he's also.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's also a Gamecock for a little bit.
Oh, he's not a Gamecock, sir. He's a Florida man. He's a Florida man. He took the Gamecock job for a membership at Augusta National and to play golf in Myrtle Beach all year. He never gave a fuck about the Gamecocks. He went to the Gamecocks, and this is listen to me. This is how sad the Gamecock situation is. He was the best coach in the history of the Gamecocks, and he didn't even give a fuck about them. He's a Florida man. He got fired or quit or whatever the fuck you want to say he did after raping them for about $30 million or more. And then the first thing he did after he quit that shit job was go back to Florida and become on their staff and put back on a Florida shirt. It's a sad situation. The Gamecocks are a sad and pathetic program and university and the biggest armpit in the fucking state and maybe in the country. And Steve Spurrier went up there and stuck his golden dick up that cock ass and fucked them 6 ways till Sunday. Thank you for the call, brother. I appreciate it.
Oh yes,
I do want to.
I got to move on. I got to move on. It's not anything personal against him. I just have to move on because I got other calls to get to.
I do want to say this.
Yes.
When you bring on the next caller, I do want to say something. I'll let you bring him on now.
Oh, okay. What's up? You're on with Peete and Tiger Baskins.
He's a Florida man, Pete. Hey, what's up? This is Arkansas Austin.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Let's go. Okay, Arkansas, you about to get a special call. I'm going to go ahead and let you know. First off, Jeff Webster might have to be the most butthurt Alabama fan I have ever seen. I don't know what else to say. Every comment section I've seen him in for the last 4 days, when I read his comments, I shed tears for him. I feel so bad that we did that to Jeff Webster. It was nothing personal. But anyways, I feel
is Jeff Webster in here?
We felt it for a long time.
Is he in here tonight?
Yeah, and he's doing what he does in every other comment section. I love UGA and Clemson fans giving Bama shit. Those two schools in their entire history have combined the same number of natties. That he sounds like Uncle Rico telling us that back in high school he could throw the football over the mountain. Look, buddy, I get it. Back in the day, y'all was the bee's knees.
Yeah.
Look, anyways. Secondly, how you doing, Arkansas Austin? Hope you're having a good day, big dog.
Man, I can't complain. And, bro, I feel you there, man. Alabama fans, I mean, it's crazy to be so good that you just get big mad when you lose. And I know it was a national championship game, but, when you play the sport, you're going to lose sometime. I mean, hell.
Yeah, I know. But I think when people are spoiled, think about it. It's like a really spoiled kid getting a toy taken away from him. He throws a bigger temper tantrum than the kid who probably never really had a toy.
Yeah.
So,
completely,
I mean, think about it. If Arkansas won the national championship and they beat Georgia, I'd be happy for you guys.
I'd be the loudest joker.
Good job. Sam, and think about it. Look, think of the resemblance. Sam Pittman came from Georgia to be the head coach. I'd be happy Kirby Smart came from Alabama and beat Alabama, and they're crying. It's like, bro, we are not the same. You know, it's okay to cheer for somebody else's success. But then again, I don't wear a wife beater, and I do have dental insurance.
What's wrong with wearing a wife beater?
As long as it doesn't have a hole in it.
Yeah, mine doesn't have any holes. It might have like a stain on it though, like a barbecue stain or a ketchup stain or something. Maybe some dried up beer.
I bet it does. I bet it does.
Hey, TB, don't forget to mention, bro, you ain't got a couch in your front yard either.
Oh,
that's a good look.
Arkansas? No, I'm kidding. I don't.
No, but I was gonna ask y'all. You know, congratulations to Georgia, man. A hell of a year, hell of a game. I'm happy that they won. I was actually rooting for them. Although I did think Alabama was going to win just because, you know, how can you bet against Nick Saban and, you know, Bryce Young? And plus, like, I already saw Georgia beat them once, so I was really in a catch-22 about the whole game. But, you know, my question is, I don't want to take up a lot of y'all's time. Stetson Bennett, whether or not people, you know, I don't care what people say about him. He still was the winning quarterback of the 2021 Georgia Bulldogs football team. Why would he even consider coming back next year? I mean, like, I know he's probably not going to make an NFL team, but I think he's left a good taste in everybody's mouth.
Yeah, look, he's not.
I don't want him to
but why wouldn't he come back?
I'll answer that question for the both of you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen, when you have a defense that can hold opponents to an average of 10 points per game, you do not need a quarterback that can go out there and
That wasn't the question. The question is, will he come back or will he not?
Well, he said, why would he?
I said, why would he? I said, why wouldn't he?
Oh, okay. Well, I was answering yours. Sorry.
Yeah.
Will he come back? I would think no, because he's already at the top of the mountain right now. If
The top of what mountain?
And then not get the start.
The top of what mountain?
What?
Look, if you're Stetson Bennett,
Georgia fans haven't won in 41 years.
Listen to me.
Their fans ready to suck him off right now.
Listen to me.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Stetson Bennett is not going to make it in the NFL. I don't care what anybody says, and people are already starting to say that now, and I'm just looking around going, Jesus fucking Christ, what are these people watching? He's a great college quarterback, right? Tim Tebow had a better chance of making it in the NFL than Stetson Bennett does, and we saw how Tim Tebow worked out, right? So if you're Stetson Bennett and you love playing football and you love playing the football for the University of Georgia, I've been jerking off to Georgia football since I was 8. This is what this guy's been saying. Okay? So if you're not going to make it in the NFL and you have a chance to come back and most likely be the starter again at the team that you've been jerking off to since you could get a boner, why wouldn't you do it? I don't understand this.
Because it won't be the same year. It's not going to be the same year.
Was it the same year that he was buried 5th on the depth chart and still showed up? I mean, the guy is going to be the starter if he comes back. Why wouldn't he come back?
Because it's the difference between having DJ at starter and all the hype around him and expecting your defense to keep you in the game.
Do you
listen? Shit in the bed and only
TB, you're giving me a headache with this. Stetson Bennett does not give a shit about the defense. He gives a shit about Stetson Bennett and being a quarterback at Georgia. It's the coaches and the fans' job to worry about what the defense is doing. Do you really think that Stetson Bennett is sitting around debating on whether or not to come back? And he goes, well, you know, the defense is really good this year. I don't know if I should come back next year. It might not be as good as it was this year. No.
I'm saying if he wants to keep his job, he's not going to keep his job for long. If he comes back, he just needs to go ahead and just sit out.
Who's gonna pass him?
To retire.
Who's gonna pass him? Is Kirby Smart getting fired? Is Kirby Smart taking the Bears' job? Because as long as Kirby Smart is wearing a Georgia polo and a fucking lesbian golf cap to every game, Stetson Bennett will be the starter until he is hurt or loses 5 games. I mean, we've learned that. Why are we?
That's going to happen because he might start him, but Stetson Bennett is not going to win us games. I mean, you could say, well, he went 14-1, and it's like, bro, anybody who has a set of eyes, this man was down 3-0 against Florida. This man got 75 yards passing against Arkansas. Like, no, you're not fucking winning games when your defense is giving up 25, 30 points a game. Like, that's not happening. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. You can be a game manager. A.J. McCarron could win when he had a ridiculous defense. And Kirby was the defensive coordinator. But what happened whenever Kirby left Alabama? Did they stick with game managers like Stetson, or did they upgrade to 5-stars and start having Jalen and Tua and Mac Jones and Bryce Young? Yeah, they don't have Stetson Bennett's anymore at Alabama.
Right.
So that's my
You've
point.
got 3 5-stars sitting on a bench watching Stetson Bennett win national champions. Do you think that they're not going to start him if he comes back?
They will start him.
Okay, that's why he's coming back.
Lose, so many, you're going to get your spot taken if you can't win the game. Kirby's
I don't see a situation where Stetson Bennett doesn't come back. I'm just going to be honest. Why would he? Why would he not come back?
I think he will. I'm just saying, from watching him struggle against mediocre teams and then against Alabama, crap in the bed 3 quarters, and finally in the fourth quarter having a good 2 drives.
This idea that Stetson Bennett is some kind of fucking superhero who's going to ride off into the sunset like the end of a bad Western movie, it's just not true. I mean, he's not ready to ride off in the sunset. This is a 20-something-year-old kid. He doesn't give a shit about who's playing offense, defense, center, linebacker. It doesn't matter to him.
I know,
this is his
just want
swan
him to end on a high note.
song. Let this man live his dream. TV. Let him lose his job like a normal man.
I just know that he struggled in situations where we were struggling on defense. So that's my point is,
I don't know.
It'd be nice to have him come back, and I know he'd want to come back, but anyways, I don't know. Like I said, it's a lot easier to play when you're, when you don't have to worry about scoring every single possession.
Well, again, this is what I hear all the Georgia fans saying. They just think that he's just going to ride off into the sunset and it's going to be all, he won the national championship. He's going to ride off, on his horse and never be seen again.
I don't think that.
I don't know why people are thinking that. That's all I'm saying. There's been no evidence, or has he said something to that effect, or has he said anything about it at all?
I think it's just what everybody wants.
Yeah,
I think that's
right.
That's the
Well, this isn't a fairy tale. This is a real life. The fairy tale is this guy this guy feels like he can continue living the fairy tale and maybe go back and repeat as the walk-on who won 2 national championships instead of 1. And everybody's writing him off, and he's still got another year left. He's not going to the NFL to be anything significant, so why wouldn't he come back? That's my point, and maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We'll find out together.
I will bet anybody in the comment section or that hears this $100 that if he comes back, he will not do near what he did this year. He has no talent whatsoever to be able to dominate other teams like that.
Yeah. Well, Arkansas, Austin. I'm sorry I'm sorry I hijacked your call.
No, you're good, bro. I think we both did.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I'm.
You could tell Stetson Bennett's a touchy subject.
No, but when I get on one, I go on rants. That's what I do. But I don't mean it.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, thank you. But I do have to move on because I have some other calls to get to, and the show's getting late. But Arkansas, Austin, thank you for calling in. I look forward to hearing from you again soon.
See you, Austin.
Yes, sir. And as always, thank you for taking my call. TB, Pete, y'all have a good night.
All right, man. Thank you. I feel bad. I have that diarrhea of the mouth.
Bro, I did too. I went on a rant.
I always
just
do.
Sitting there like left, right.
Yeah. What's up? You're on with Pete and Tiger Baskins.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Oh, look who it is.
Yeah, it's according to Tiger Baskins, the most butthurt Bama fan in the universe.
Yes, it is. Oh,
Oh, man. Funny part about it is that I'm not butthurt at all.
Well, then how come every comment I see it's about something to do with the past and how Alabama's got more championships and
blah blah
this
blah,
and that, instead of just congratulations to Georgia?
I'm for about the 90th time, I'm going to try to explain to you that when you're surrounded by trees that stretch for miles, you're probably in a forest, and you can't seem to understand that. When you are a fan of somebody that says, there you go talking about the past again, that means your team doesn't have one. They don't have a legacy to talk about. I'm talking about the last 13 years. Alabama has played in nine national championship games and won 6. And you got them. You got them Monday night. But you're going to trash my legacy. You're going to trash the program, the program of college football, because you got them one time.
Hey,
so are
Jeff.
we supposed to praise them because we beat them?
Jeff.
If we beat a team, we're supposed to praise them?
Hey, guess what, Jeff? Alabama just got their shit pushed in a couple days ago. Did you see that?
Yeah, they did.
You can't do that.
Shit pushed in.
He's too emotional.
What's that got to do with 2012? Nothing.
It just means
nothing.
It just means that we're back to what it means, Pete, is that we're back to winning national championships every other year instead of every year.
I thought y'all have only done that one time.
We'll see you soon, Texas Pete.
I thought they've only won back-to-back once.
Yeah, I didn't say back-to-back. I said they're averaging. They're averaging every other year.
Well, you said we're back to winning every other year.
Is Saban losing it? What's going on with what's going on with Saban? I mean, this guy has been coaching for 40 years, and in the past 4 years, he's had 2 of his worst losses ever. And both of them were in national championship games. It's a sad state of affairs. Does he have like early Alzheimer's or something? What's going on with him?
Well, people have said he is getting older.
He's getting older. I think is he starting to use a cane yet?
I feel bad for the guy because when Kirby beat him Monday night, it was only the 108th game Saban has coached as the Associated Press #1 team in the country at Alabama. And the #2 team who's been ranked the most in the AP poll during Saban's time at Alabama is Dabo, who's had Clemson ranked 28 times. So 80 weeks less between #1 and #2 ranked as AP #1. So how did that help him Monday? I'll let one slip from Nick. One of his disciples got him. One of his disciples and the defensive coordinator was one of his disciples, and they're running a program based on what he did in Tuscaloosa, and they're having great success, and they're going to have more success.
When you say based on what they did in Tuscaloosa, please tell me why the defense in Tuscaloosa ain't what it was when Kirby was there. Because if it was a disciple, that would mean that the person he came from would be doing the same thing he did.
Hey, Jeff, let me ask you a question. This is a very serious question, too. This is no trolling, but I would like to know, Jeff, right. Do you know, does Nick Saban have a handicap sticker on his car because he's so old?
Oh, I guess he would.
I don't even know what he drives. I imagine it's one of his own Mercedes.
He probably gets chaperoned. He's the best coach in college football. He probably has.
He probably does.
Ed Orgeron's ex-hot tub girls driving him around.
Mm-hmm. Does he have the same masseuse as Robert Kraft? I need to know this because Robert Kraft has really good masseuses that really loosen up his limbs and extend his life. That's why Robert Kraft's like 120, but he looks like he's 80. That's the truth. I think they have the same one.
I have to say this as a Bama fan. Bear Bryant died at age 73, I think it was, and Saban is 70.
Yes.
And if you look at the two of them, I mean, Bear Bryant looked like he was 105 compared to how Saban looks, and they're only 3. It's only 3 years difference. I mean, it's probably probably something of a miracle that Bear lived, the last few years of his life. I mean, he was going, man. He was going like Joe Biden.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that
he's in much better shape.
Yeah, Nick Saban definitely has a better plastic surgeon than Bear Bryant had. You're right about that.
Yeah, and they both have 6 natties in Tuscaloosa, which is why Saban's not going anywhere. He wants the 7 in Tuscaloosa. He wants to be. He's already the GOAT for the country. I think he badly wants that 7th one. He wants to be one step ahead of the Bear as far as Bama titles go. I think that's what's motivating him.
No, and I will say this, Pete, because I agree with him on, the legacy of Alabama. And what I'm really happy about with Kirby is Kirby, after Monday, is on pace right now, to have more national championships than Nick Saban.
Well, so is Dabo.
I mean, okay,
all they got to
do that.
Those are younger guys. All they got to do is win one every 5 years, and they will.
Exactly. Nick Saban's old as shit, and he's old as shit now. It's time to,
right.
It's time to come to the realization that Alabama. It's still going to be Alabama as long as Nick Saban's there, but when they say you're not getting any younger, they're speaking truth.
Yeah, but I think this might have been this may have been his best coaching job this year.
I keep hearing that about Dabo too. Dabo had the terrible season where they won 10 games. Oh, what an awful season! But everyone's like, this is Dabo's best coaching year because of the injuries, because of the youth. That's
the youth,
and that might be true. I don't know. I will agree with you that there's Alabama had no business being in the national championship this year preseason, and the fact that they made it there was extraordinary as far as I'm concerned. With the turnover that happened, right. I mean, look, man, Alabama they exceeded expectations. They exceeded expectations. Alabama could have very easily been Clemson. And this isn't a joke.
Well, you got to give credit to the transfer portal.
Yeah, they could have very easily been
players on the team.
They could have very easily been Clemson that lost to unranked teams or whatever, and ended up 10-3 and won a bowl game in the Cheez-It Bowl against Iowa State. That could have been Bama, but no, they ended up in the national championship again. So, you can't take that away from them.
I mean, if you ask me as a Bama fan, did Saban do a better job coaching this year or last year?
Yeah.
Well, in 2020, that roster, nobody was beating that team. Nobody. I mean, all he had to do was just get out of the way and not fuck it up.
Right.
But this year, he had to work some magic to get this collection into the Natty. Because I said this, you can go back and look it up. I said it repeatedly, all through June, all through July, all through August, that Bama would not go back-to-back. You just don't do it. It's just too hard to go back-to-back outside of the NFL where a lot of your roster can stay the same because every year these kids, the rosters turn over. And if you would have told me 12-2 and a loss in the Natty in June, would I have taken that? You damn right I would have taken it because I didn't expect them to make the Natty. The fact that they got there kind of with smoke and mirrors, actually.
Yeah.
I mean, Georgia.
But come on now, you said smoke and mirrors. Y'all had a Heisman quarterback and a wide receiver who was the best wide receiver in all of college football. Your second string receiver was probably in the top 5 of wide receivers in the nation. We had a walk-on quarterback. We had 3 receivers that were freshmen. Like, I don't know how the hell we were winning games. So, and I know Brock Bowers is a freak. I'm just saying, if you told me would I rather have a walk-on at quarterback or a Heisman with my chances of winning a championship, which one would be higher? I'm choosing the Heisman.
But what I'm saying is this was probably all together the weakest team overall that Saban has had since 2010.
I think that's probably true.
I don't know. I don't know any Bama fan that pays attention to the program.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that. That makes it even more impressive that they made it to the national championship, honestly.
all you've got to do.
I wouldn't say it's the weakest. I would say it's the most poorly coached. Saban does a great job, but his D coordinator and offensive coordinator.
Of course you would.
Okay, all right. Well, then how many Bama fans did I hear say that the D coordinator and offense coordinator were trash?
Especially
seriously.
I don't care about the numbers. I'm telling you what I've heard Bama fans say.
Look,
the D coordinator and offense coordinator.
If you make it to the national championship game, your defensive and offensive coordinators are not trash. Period.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm saying, but what their standards are, what their
yeah. I know. Look, they're spoiled fan base.
No, exactly. That's my point.
Yeah,
is not knowing how to.
The reason why this sting doesn't hurt as bad.
Here we go. It's because there are 18 national championships, and Alabama been in the playoff for 8 years straight, and beating everybody's ass. And blah 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 blah.
I was saying, if it didn't hurt that bad, I wouldn't see Jeff.
You know what hurt bad? You know what hurt bad? Georgia, the team that you've owned for the past 13 years or whatever it was, just went out there on national TV and bent you over and stuck it in really deep. That's why it hurts. Thank you for the call, though. Jeff?
No, I just want to give you a little something to think about.
Yes, give me something to think about. Let's give them something to think about. A little something to figure out.
a little Bonnie Raitt for you there, yeah. 247 Sports.
Yeah.
Recruiting classes of 2021 and 2022. Athletes 2, 3, 5, and 7. Running backs 1, 5, 7, and 8.
Thank you for the call, Jeff Webster. He's quoting recruiting stats, which is an automatic hang-up for me.
Well, no, but for me, it's go back to 17, 18, 19, 20.
If you're an Alabama fan and you're on here spitting off recruiting rankings, go ahead and suck it the long way. Okay, you've been recruiting better than anybody for 12 fucking years. I need to sit there and listen to that.
Tell me that.
I don't want to listen to that shit. What's up? You're on with Peete and Tiger Baskets.
People tell me Alabama was weak this year. Like, y'all broke the recruiting class record last year. I don't want to hear that.
They were weak, Tiger. You're correct. They were weak.
I want to.
How are you doing tonight, gentlemen?
Thank you real quick. Vodka Drinker for the super chat. Thank you for supporting the show, sir. Says, speaking as an Alabama fan, I thought we would have been cool if Saban picked up Kirby like Coach Bryant picked up Coach Stallings. So he's referring to another game. That would have been cool, actually. But I don't know if Saban is in the physical shape to pick up Kirby, though. Probably not.
I doubt it. I really doubt that. That ain't gonna happen.
Y'all don't
you guys know that.
He probably works out.
Look, that's like asking me to pick up Chess Hall. That's just not going to happen.
Clemson fans piss me off. Clemson fans piss me off.
Piss you off. How are you doing tonight, gentlemen?
I thought it's been great.
Awesome.
Yes.
Everybody having a good night?
Yeah, this is the most underrated college football college show on all of YouTube. So anybody who's been in here is lucky, and they don't even know it.
No, they're just lucky being in our presence, right?
No, anybody who's in my presence, they're probably condemned. So no.
Yeah, it's been an awesome night, dude. This is insane. The chat, the conversations. I couldn't ask for a better situation. You guys are all the best.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you all.
I have to say this. I have to add to that. Every Friday, I don't know how, but every single Friday when I'm at work or I get off work and I get home and I'm training or I'm working out and it hits me and I'm like, I got the Peete show tonight. And I just smile. Like, I get so excited because this makes my freaking Friday night.
Thank you. It makes mine too.
I'm with you. Tiger. Buddy, I'm with you completely, 100%. It's the greatest. I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time with all of you. And the chat is going bonkers, but, I mean, we're all having a great time, enjoying all the licks back and forth. This is the best.
Yeah, bonkers. This man said bonkers.
Amazing, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Pigskin Steve. How you doing, Steve?
Yeah, Pigskin Steve.
Well, what about you, buddy? How's your Friday night going?
It's going great, and I just one thing I wanted to say definitely before anything else. Hey, Tiger, I ate my words. I put $60 on Bama. I was wrong, and you guys were right. And I'm eating my words.
Put your house payment? How you gonna put your house payment on Bama?
House payment, dude. My house is paid off, but beyond that, I mean, my house payment. I live in Northern California. You want to know how much my house costs?
Yes, I would like to know exactly how much your house costs. How much did it cost, and how much is your mortgage payment?
I paid $219.
Oh,
when I moved in here in 2009, when the market was collapsed, when everybody was short selling.
It's probably worth like what, $400 now?
I paid $219 for my house.
It's probably worth double that, isn't it?
It's worth $750,000.
Holy shit! Holy cow!
Dying, right?
Oh my God!
Dying, right?
Oh my God!
Dying, right?
Oh my God!
This man bought his home for $200-something thousand. It's worth $700,000 now. Let's everybody give a big round of applause.
No, don't give me don't give me any applause. It's not my fault. It's the Bay Area trying to move into our area. I hate the Bay Area. I hate those politics. You understand right from that what I said, from what I feel. I don't like the Bay Area at all.
Are you a glass half full type of guy or a glass half empty? Are you a pessimist or an optimist?
I'm a glass full kind of guy.
Doesn't sound like it.
I'm happy as a clam.
Sounds like to me you just made a $700,000 come up on your house and you're downplaying it. It's a good thing.
I'm downplaying it because where am I going to move? I'm not leaving my state.
Move to South Carolina. For $700,000, you could buy a goddamn palace in South Carolina. Okay, you'll be living like the righteous gemstones here.
I'm not moving to South Carolina.
Why not?
Moving down there.
Why not?
That's the problem. No, here's the thing. My wife and I, we bought our house in what was it, about 2009. We paid $219,000. All our friends in college were going out and eating steak dinners, and my wife and I were staying at home eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Okay.
Yeah.
We paid off our house
exactly
about 4 years ago.
This is my point.
And
enjoy the fruits of your labor, sir. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. All that hard work and sacrifice you put into getting that house, and now it's worth 5 times more than you bought it, or 4 times more than you bought it. That's a great thing. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it is. And I appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah.
I appreciate you both. Yeah, it's insane. It's mostly because the Bay Area, because I live in Northern California, so the Bay Area is trying to move into my area.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh, God, it's totally shifting the politics. But I'm telling you, it seems like all of their failed policies now want to move into our area. And I hate to say it, but, we were about 91% Republican when I moved here. It's about 88% now. But still, I wouldn't trade it for the world. And I'm not moving. I'm not selling.
I got you.
It's my home.
I'm just saying, be happy that you made a great investment, and that's all. Yeah,
I was lucky. I'm just lucky. I was in the right place at the right time. I'm not trying to dog on anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm just. I moved in the right place at the right time. I live in an area where it's still sane. And I've told you this before in past conversations. The whole world is surrounding us, but we're still a safe haven for people like us. It's like we're a small southern community in the middle of Northern California. That's the best way I can describe it. If you know what I mean.
I got you.
Yeah. So, but at the same time, I don't understand why everybody is like acting like the world is falling. I don't see it that way. And everybody I know who I'm related to is like, move out, sell your house, move to the South. I got family in Kentucky, in Ohio, I got a couple of family members in Tennessee who are telling me, sell your house, come out here and get 10 times as much.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, California's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful state, and I'm sure you probably live in a beautiful part of it too. So if you're happy where you're at, stay where you're at. But I've been all around the country, man, and for the money, if it's a money thing, maybe clearly to you it's not a money thing. You're from there, so I understand that. If it's a money issue, you get way more for your money in the Southeast, and there's a lot of really great places to live in the Southeast. But California's something different, man. Something special.
Yeah, it's also about the humidity.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, I love you guys out there on the East Coast, but I can't take the humidity.
I can't either. Yeah, I can't. I've lived here my whole life. Still can't handle it. So, you know what they go. They go like, people like me are like, why would anybody live in North Dakota or Canada or any of these cold places? And they're like, well, you get used to it. I've lived in the South my whole life. You never get used to the humidity and heat down here. It's impossible. It's like saying, yeah, I'll stick the dog in the oven once a year. He'll get used to it. No, the dog won't get used to it. It's hot as fuck.
What I don't understand is the humidity. The fact that, okay, when we went to NOLA, I told you about that, and it was great. We had a great time, but we had to retreat every couple hours back to the hotel room just for the AC. I'm not used to AC in December. I'm not used to that at all. I'm used to turning off my AC by usually by September, and I don't turn my AC back on till at least May or June. That's weird to me. I hate to say it, but I mean that is weird as hell. I'm just not used to that at all. I'm used to being able to turn off my AC by the end of summer and just ride out winter. All I do is turn on the heater, and from then on, in November through March maybe, and then the rest of the year I turn on the AC. But I'm not used to the humidity. The humidity, it just wrecks me. It's insane what you people deal with down there in the South. I will give you one thing: the football culture is awesome. The fact that you guys are dedicated to a T. You dot every I, you dot every T, and during the summer, and you guys eat it up. I don't get how you guys do it. But
it's a sickness and a disease. That's the way we do it.
Yeah.
It's like saying, how did you get chlamydia? Well, I fuck with the wrong person. And that's how college football is. You fuck with the wrong sport and you get the disease.
I deal with high temperatures between June through maybe September, and then it's over for us.
Yeah.
That's the only time of year I ever have my AC on. But when we were in NOLA, we had the AC on the whole time. So we would go out for like 3 or 4 hours, come back to the AC. AC in freaking December? What the hell is that about? That's another culture to me. It might as well be another freaking world. What the hell is going on down there? Do you all live with AC or dehumidifiers year round?
No,
I don't know what it is.
It's the seventh circle of hell, sir. It's called the South, and we love it. Thank you, Brian. I gotta go, but thank you for calling in.
You don't love it. You don't love it. One more question.
I do.
I just want to say to Tiger Baskins, hey, buddy,
love it.
You and I talked a few weeks ago. We talked about how Georgia most likely would win. You went over statistics. You were completely accurate. And I just want to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, you were accurate.
Yeah, he Googled it. Thank you, sir.
Whoa,
hey,
what? He said Googled it.
I said Googled it. He said you spit facts or you spit statistics, and you were right. I said he Googled it. Googled it.
Look, man, I just like college football.
Not you, him. He
stuff,
Googled it. Thank you, Ryan, for the call. You're amazing and fantastic. He was spitting facts about the South, though. There are bugs down here bigger than my hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's not for everybody. But hey, at least if you live in California and you go on a walk, you might get jacked by a mountain lion. At least we don't have to worry about that down here. Look, mountain lions are everywhere. Down here, if you want to get jacked by a wild animal, you have to go into their space. Like if you go into a swamp, you might get jacked by a crocodile, right? That's how it works down here. But you just could be walking down your fucking street in California and a mountain lion will jack you out of nowhere. You have no prior warning. You're in your workout outfit, your sweats. You're rocking to the oldies with the iPod earbuds in, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a fucking mountain lion jacks you and rips your goddamn throat out on Main Street. We don't have to worry about that shit down here. We have to go to the place where they jack you to get jacked.
You're right. In the South, we just have to worry about Confederate flags. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, shit. What's up? Hold on. This guy's been holding for an hour and 2 minutes, and of course, he is my favorite caller, and I feel bad for leaving him on hold for so long, but the reason is because he's always the closer. He's like if you're down by 2 runs in the 9th inning in the World Series in Game 7, you bring in the closer.
Bring them on in.
Yeah, bring in the closer, and this man is the closer. Thank you. If I can pick it up his call, that'd be great. What's up? You're on with Peete and Tiger Baskins.
Hey, Pete.
Huh?
They say he's in the bathroom?
Are you taking a shit, Nate?
No, I'm banging holes.
You're banging holes.
Whoa. Oh, holes. Okay, I thought you said.
Still bad, though.
Okay.
Banging holes.
Yeah. Banging holes.
So,
That's
yeah,
what they call them.
I'm the closer. I can do a grand slam or a bunt.
What?
I don't need a damn bunt. I need a grand slam, Nate. Okay. I don't want no bunt cake.
What?
Okay.
All right. The reason, okay.
Nate, I want you to take the phone off the speaker because you sound very far away.
All right. Okay, that song is off speaker.
I got you.
The reason band fans are so spoiled, because they have Jenny, their girlfriend, by their side. If she gets cheated on, like they got cheated on fake national championships, and plus that's why Jenny always go away from the Bama fans or Gumps because Jenny got cheated on. That's why Jenny doesn't like freaking Gump.
Hey, Nate, give me something else, bro. I want to hear some more.
All right, here's another one. Here's your suck. Hey, suck nut fans. How about you suck your nuts? About that Wolverines beat down, although it was like 2 months ago. But I actually thought Michigan fans are supposed to talk about the past, but now Ohio State fans are talking about the past. I thought Michigan has that job. I'm so confused because Ohio State fans always pick up the future, but they swap spots, and they're just jealous that their team got no playoff run or whatever.
Hey, Nate, did you just tell them to suck your nuts?
Yes.
Did you tell them to give you the goat?
He did. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
You can go fuck yourself. Bunch of goddamn Wuhan fucking whatever. Bend over, suck my fucking nuts. I'll give you the goat.
Yeah, that's why they're called the suck nuts. And Oh yeah, Notre Dame fans. You guys are so spoiled in freaking everything except football because you're not as spoiled as Bama. Because you're not Bama. And plus you're so spoiled about conferences. If in football, you have no conference. You have Big Ten conference in hockey. You have ACC in basketball and baseball, whatever. And you're Notre Gamecocks or whatever it is.
Notre Gamecocks. Man, I haven't heard that one
Who
before.
made you mad today?
Yeah, Nate woke up on the wrong side of the hockey puck, the hockey rink.
Yeah, Nate, what's wrong? Who made you mad, Nate?
Probably the Bama fans, actually.
But
probably okay.
But Alabama wasn't the one that pushed your shit in. It was Georgia.
Well, no, I congratulate Georgia though.
Yeah, that's weird.
Right. So a team
Why are you so mad at
beat you,
Alabama
Nate,
fans?
And you just
What's going on here?
congratulated them?
Oh, wait. I rephrase that. Yes, I'm a little bit jealous. Yes.
Drug to death, okay.
Boy, I should post. I should have made a video for a freaking post-game reaction. It would have been a wreckage. But yeah.
Nate. Nate.
What's up?
You know I love you, right?
Yeah, I love you too, bro.
I know you do.
Before I go.
Yes.
55 days.
What's happening in 55 days?
Slob Olympics.
Oh, Slob Olympics in 55 days?
Nate out here counting like it's Elmo's world.
Yeah.
Nate, I see you, boy.
I didn't know that, but now I do. 55 days till the Slob Olympics in 2022 in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Who's going to show up? Hey, Nate, let me ask you a question before you go.
Yeah.
Who's showing up and who's not? Who's being a pussy? Here's what I'll ask you. Who is claiming that they won't show up but will show up? Like we had last year with Sleeta.
No, don't get drama or anything.
Hey, look, the people that run around constantly reminding everybody that doesn't give a shit that they're not coming are the ones that are going to come. It's like it's the oldest game in the book. If I wasn't going, you wouldn't hear me running around talking about not going for 8 months. I just wouldn't go.
Yeah.
It's that simple. If you're running around talking about you're not going, probably are going, probably an attention whore.
You are going.
Yes. Probably.
And the question you asked, like the one you asked, I think no drama or anything, but I think Chess is coming. Maybe, I don't know.
Is Chess going to be the new Sleeta? Is Chess going to be the one that runs around all off season talking about he's not coming but does come? Is that going to be him? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay.
But that's why I said no drama. But
hey, listen, you can't say no drama before it and then expect that to cover. You know, you can't say anything you want after you say no drama. There's going to be drama because you said that, Nate. And it's okay. He said, but I said no drama. Like,
yeah. The funny thing is, though, Nate's right. There will be no drama at the Slob Olympics. So all the posturing that goes on, the shit talking that goes on, there ain't going to be no drama there. It's going to be a rip-roaring good time. You know?
The first hangout dinner, I call them Hooters.
So every bar, everywhere he wants to eat has tits. And then all the after hours, the things that Nate wants to do also have tits. He wants to go straight from Hooters to the Mousetrap. Just man's
a real man.
You are such a horny. You might be the most horny guy I've ever seen before, Nate. We'll have to do something about that.
They lock him in the basement with a hockey puck. Come on, a hockey puck and a hockey stick. Like, you can't blame him. And his freaking computer is on child lock, so he can't. Anyway.
Oh. All right. Nate, the great. He's gone already. He hung up on me. Shout out to Nate for hanging up on me. I actually have respect for him for doing that. He's like, fuck this guy. He's making fun of me. I'm going to go ahead and get out on that.
I think it's taquitos already. I don't think he...
Yeah, he probably had to take a shit or something, right? Anyway, Tiger Bastions, we did it, brother. 2 hours of nothing.
Dude, I enjoy these.
This show is about to make a run for the Lunch Money Show's money with the show about nothing deal. This show is about tonight's show was definitely about nothing, but it was amazing and fantastic. I had a great time.
For sure, appreciate you having me on.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, this is definitely the highlight of my Friday, and it's I know I've been I plan to do this every single Friday night, but it still somehow just throws me off when it reminds me, when I remind myself, I get all excited all over again. But so I agree. It's been fun, and the comment section's fun, to look at too. I feel like they have a good time, so that's.
Well, the comment section is the only reason anybody watches anything I do. Nobody's here to look at my ugly face or listen to me ramble on for 2 hours. That's for sure.
Yeah, there you go. That's true.
I know it's true.
But yeah, big dog. I'll let you go. And
you are the star of the show every Friday night. You really are.
I appreciate that. Hopefully, I'll be able to bring some hardware back after the Slob Olympics, and we can hoist it on the show, and that way my boss will be proud of me.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to putting together I'm assuming on the Lunch Money Show, since we do betting, we'll do betting odds on all of the different contestants in the Slob Olympics. We did that last year. We put a value, a money line bet on all of them, plus 1,000, plus 800, whatever, all the way down to who is favored. So we'll do that again this year. We need to figure out exactly who all is committed to actually coming. Look, this is only it's like 6 weeks away. It's coming up really quick. It's going to be here quick.
Not that far away.
Not that far away. Have you reserved your room yet? Or what are you doing?
Dude, I haven't. I heard you talking about that.
Yeah.
I heard you talking about the whole, you can reserve it and you don't have to pay for it until you get there, until what's it called? M-Turner. I'm here to listen to Tiger talk about the Dogs Natty. I haven't talked too much about it, Matt Turner, or my M-Turner, but go Dogs. But yeah, dude, I'm going to do that this coming week. I'm definitely going to set that up, and I'll text you whenever I get it going.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll let you know.
But see, here's the thing. You're definitely coming though. I'm trying to get a tally here. I think I know most of the people that are definitely coming. I think it's about 20 people. And then there'll probably be another 15 or 20 that aren't decided or, haven't said anything that will show up. Same as last year.
Okay.
But anybody who's not coming will be missing out. I can promise you that. I can promise you that.
Again, I know I'm super excited, and I'm definitely pumped to compete. I love competing, whether it was sports or whatever. I've always been a competitor, so I'm definitely going to try to come in and dominate. But at the same time, dude, I'm just excited to meet all of y'all.
Look, man, it's not even about the Slob Olympics. The competition itself is just funny, right? I know there's clearly some people out there that take it really seriously, and maybe you're one of those people, TB. I don't know, but
you're damn right.
And that's great too. But it's not. That's not what it's all about. This is all about just coming and hanging out together and having a good time and hanging out with good people. That's all it's about. But making a total ass out of ourselves in the process is just a cherry on top.
Well, I know. The night before, I might not go out and, I don't know what you call it. But anyway.
Go out and what? Ain't nobody going out nowhere. It's a bunch of 40-year-old men dressing up in costumes. Ain't nobody going out nowhere. You think it's good?
I'm saying the night before.
Yeah, the night before.
Yeah. You said last year you were still a little...
well, that was me. That was me in a small group. That was me and Mrs. Peete and Traveling Fools and his wife and Slim Shady and his wife. There was like 6 of us that tied one on the night before. Everybody else is pretty, laid back and went to bed early like a bunch of good little boys and girls.
After it's
like
over,
they were 12.
We're going to go do that.
All right.
I'm saying you can count me in. The night after, whenever it's all done with, you can count me in. Yeah, I'm trying to Mississippi State the hell out of myself. Damn right, son. I really am.
All right.
But anyways, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, great show. Appreciate you, big dog. And TB, we'll see you next Friday night.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Brian. Love you.
See you, bud.
All right, man. Thank you. That's going to end the show tonight. I saw somebody else was on hold, but sorry about your luck. It's been a long night, been a long show, been a great show, and amazing and fantastic at the same time.
Island boy. What the fuck is that? Island boy. What the fuck is that? Island boy. What the fuck is that? Oh, PigskinPeete is an island boy. And what the fuck is that? Oh, PigskinPeete is an island boy. And what the fuck is that?
Let's watch this one in its entirety. Trying to make it.
I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy. I'm a hero. Just an island boy. Yeah. What the fuck is that? You supposed to be an angry dog or something? You know, they put dogs down, they have rabies. Oh, PigskinPeete is an island boy. And amazing and fantastic, yo. They got the best college football YouTube channel. Yeah, a huge college football fan. We understand it's the Clemson Tigers. They rep it to the top.
And the ACC, yo.
And the live shows are so underrated on YouTube. We want to say shout out
PigskinPeete.
Yeah, we want to say shout out
PigskinPeete.
Coming from the
island boy.
You better keep it like it's our white Gwen. Tell that boy you better
keep that gun.
I'ma do it while I'm
staring at the sun.
I'm really out to fool gazing. I've been in the pool, I'm staying. I'll pull it like I'm Super Saiyan. Yeah. And you the best, so keep on going. Don't let no one stop you, yeah. Alright, PigskinPeete, keep doing your thing. You got it from the island, boy. Yeah, we out, man.
After 5 years at Clemson, if I've only got 35 wins, there's going to be a new coach here. And you know what? There should be, because there's a different standard. And so he's exactly right. They ain't Alabama, they ain't LSU, and they're certainly not Clemson. And, you know, that's why Carolina's in Chapel Hill and USC's in California. And the university in this state always has been, always will be Clemson. And it's right here in Clemson, South Carolina. So you can print that, tweet that.
Tweet that, motherfuckers. Your boy PigskinPete's checking out. Love y'all. See y'all soon.